and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys my underarm routine. So this is the routine that I do during summers. During winters, I'm extremely lazy to do a whole underarm routine, but during summers, I tend to, take care of my underarms a little bit more. So anyway, let's get into the video now. Also, if you are someone who's new to my channel, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it here. I hope you like the vibe, the content. If you end up liking the content, you can hit the subscribe button because I post almost every single day on this channel. So let's get into the video now. So before starting, I do want to say whatever you see on mainstream media of how underarms look like, it's nothing like that. This is how my underarms look like. Yes, it does have a little bit of uneven skin tone, bumpy skin and all of that. So I just waxed my underarms like day before yesterday. I prefer waxing or sometimes shaving as well. It doesn't matter to me. But I just want to say that, in the mainstream media, whenever we see those flawless underarms, that have very even skin tone, very smooth looking, it's not like that in real life. In real life, we do have dark underarms and it's bumpy skin. So anyway, yes, I do take care of them, however I can. But the idea or the goal is here isn't to get a flawless underarm, but just to have a normal underarm routine. So let's get into the video now. So I will be going through some products that I use on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes I use them once or twice a week. So I will specify everything in the video once I go through the products so that you guys can have a clear idea. So let's first start with the aloe vera gel. Now after shaving, after doing anything, this is the Plum aloe vera gel, by the way. Normally I use the Aqualogica one. Now I cannot find my Aqualogica one anywhere, so I just got this one. So you can use any aloe vera gel, by the way. So it's very important that you use the aloe vera gel or something like a soothing kind of a gel on your underarms right after shaving or waxing. That time our skin is extremely sensitive, so do not go in with any other skincare, any other products at all. And I'm sorry if you can hear a lot of construction noises in the background. But yeah, as I was saying, if you go in with a aloe vera gel after shaving or after waxing, what happens is that it soothes the skin, it calms the skin down a little bit, and then it avoids the bumpy texture that we normally get after shaving or waxing. After waxing, I do get, a little bit of bumps underneath my arm, this area. But right after, if I go in with the aloe vera gel, it soothes the area and I feel like it avoids the bumpy skin a little bit more. So definitely this is something that I always tend to use, especially right after shaving or waxing. Another product that I use on a day-to-day basis in my morning and in my nighttime routine is the Acne Pad. This is the salicylic acid and glycolic acid pads. So these are like specifically like thin pads that have the solution in it. It's like a toner, but it already comes in this type of a pad package where the pad has already the glycolic acid and the salicylic acid in here. So what I like to do is I just like to wipe my underarms with this in the morning and at night as well, because I just feel like this gives a little bit of exfoliation, and your underarm skin is not like your skin, like your facial skin, so it's not going to cause any sort of irritation. But also do keep in mind that do not go with this routine right after you shave or you wax, then it's going to cause irritation. But other than that, it's completely fine. So this is what I like to use in my morning and my nighttime skincare routine. This has helped me a lot to, just have a very smooth texture. I mean, I do not have a very smooth texture that much, but right now I am happy how my underarms feel, and it's not extremely bumpy and it's not extremely rough. So yeah, I like to use this every single day in my morning and in my nighttime skincare routine. So another thing I like to use every single day here is the Reequil Unveil Underarm Cream. Now this cream, I use it specifically because I have noticed that it does lighten up my underarms a little bit. But more than that, I love this underarm cream because any other cream that I use, I can use a body lotion, I can use even my face moisturizer. What happens is that during summers, I sweat a lot. Like I don't mind saying that, but I do sweat a lot during summers. So this one actually helps me not to sweat that much, and this is the only cream that suits my underarms. So during summers, actually during winters I can just apply a thick moisturizer and that's okay, but during summers I love to use this cream. Now if you're expecting a lot of different benefits from this cream, I don't see a huge benefit in brightening or smoothing my underarms, but when it comes to this the sweating part, I just feel like this is the only cream that suits my underarms, and it doesn't sweat that much throughout the day. So that is something that I really do like about this. Other creams, whenever I use it, I'm like, oh my god, my underarm feels so greasy throughout the day, or it's sweating a lot, and yeah, I just feel very, very uncomfortable, throughout the day. So this is the only thing that helps me. I use this in the morning and in the evening. All right, after I go in with the Acne Pad, I like to use this cream. So now let's talk about different masks that I like to use once or twice a week. So let's first go in with this vitamin C Kaolin mask. So this is a clay mask that has the ingredient vitamin C in it. Now vitamin C is extremely amazing when it comes to brightening your skin tone and just evening out your skin tone. So this is something that I use when I feel like, okay, my underarms look a little bit more dark today, or for some reason it does, right, sometimes. So my underarms, whenever I feel like my underarms look a little bit more dark, or whenever I have to go out tomorrow to like a big event or something, or I'm planning to wear some kind of a sleeveless top and I feel like, okay, I need to have a little bit of that brightening effect going on in my underarms, I like to use this. Now I use this in this area as well, because this area for some reasons tend to be a little dark, right? So I like to cover all this area. I keep my hand up and I let this mask dry up. It takes like 15 to 10 minutes. So I let this mask dry up and then I go in with the the Reequil Underarm Cream, and these are the two products. I don't use the Acne Pad because this has vitamin C already in it, so I don't use the Acne Pad, but I'm going in with this vitamin C mask. So these are the two products I like to use, and this one, so I like to use this vitamin C mask once or twice a week. It depends on my underarm situation. Like if I feel like my underarms look a little bit more darker than usual, then I will go in with this mask twice a week. Now let's talk about the mask that I use only once a week. Now this is the exfoliating mask that I like to use for even skin tone, for just a very smooth skin, and overall this helps me with the tiny little bumps we get now on our underarms. It helps me to smooth that area so much. So I like to use this, and I like to keep this on for about 15 minutes. I know it's like a 10-minute thing, but since it's my underarms, I like to keep it on for 15 minutes, then I wash it off. Then I go in with the Reequil Unveil Underarm Cream. So again, I do not use the salicylic and this glycolic acid pads whenever I am using this one, because it already contains 15% AHA and 1% BHA, which means it contains 1% salicylic acid and 15% lactic acid and glycolic acid in it. So I just feel like this is a very powerful mask that helps you to see good results over time when you use it. So this actually has helped my underarms so much, and I just feel like the sweating has decreased a lot. Because I like to use this every single week. At least one time I will use it, and I have seen a tremendous effect on my dark underarms as well, on how smooth my underarms feel like after using this. So this is definitely I would say a game changer in my underarm skincare routine. So yes, I really do like to use it, and I do see good results actually after using a peeling solution. You can use any of these products from any other brands that you may have in your skincare routine. I just feel like this works for me. At least at this point, this works for me. So this is why I'm using all these products. So the last thing for a really nice brightening effect and lightening of your underarms a little bit, I like to go in with a vitamin C serum. So this is the Pulp vitamin C serum, and this vitamin C serum contains 20% vitamin C in it. Now it's extremely important that you go in with a serum like a vitamin C serum that has a little bit more potent ingredients in it. Like for example, this has 20% vitamin C. So I like to go in with the 20% vitamin C, because then I know that I am going to see much more of a better result. And since it's not, as I said, it's not my facial skin, so you know what happens is that if you go in with this serum like once or twice a week, you're not going to get any sort of irritation, because we're not going to use this every single day, just once or twice a week. So this is also something that I like to go in with this one. And then right after that, I use the Unveil Underarm Cream. So this one sometimes I tend to skip because I'm lazy like that, but you can use this twice or once or even thrice a week if you want to. If you really want like the brightening side of, you know, if you really want to lighten up your underarms, then you can go ahead with this one like twice a week. What I like to do sometimes is I'll take this and I'll take the Unveil Underarm Cream, like to mix both of them together and then apply, because again, as I said, I am quite lazy. So yeah, that's what I like to do. Another important thing I like to use, or I like to do, is that in summers, whenever we are at home, we tend to obviously use sunscreen on our face, but we tend to skip our body. So I like to use sunscreen on these areas as well whenever I am inside my home, especially when I'm wearing like a one string top, a sleeveless top, so that it doesn't, you know, my underarms doesn't darken up more than it already has. So what I like to do is I like to use this Good Vibes Nourishing. This is a lotion and this is the SPF. How I like to use this is I like to put this more on this area right here. As you can see, this area, I don't know what it's called, but in this area I feel like you know, I do have some darkness around here. So I like to use a sunscreen whenever I'm going out, or even if I'm staying at home, I like to use the sunscreen. It's extremely important you do that, because you know, otherwise taking care of your skin is of no use if you're not applying a good sunscreen even at home. So yeah, I like to apply a sunscreen whenever I am staying at home and if I'm wearing a sleeveless top. So the last thing that I like to use here is this Carmesi natural deodorant roll-on. So this is a roll-on where I just like to put this directly on my underarms. But if you're scared to use roll-on deodorants, just put this like near your underarm area. Do not have to go in and put this directly on your underarm, definitely. But I like to put this directly, and I see that it doesn't darken up my underarms or anything, so I like to use this one. And this one doesn't feel uncomfortable or anything. It doesn't leave me with a white cast. A lot of deodorants tend to do that, especially the Nivea one. I don't know why it leaves a white cast under your arms, but this one doesn't tend to do that. And yeah, I just feel like it doesn't irritate also my underarms at all, so that is why I like to use this one specifically. So that was it for today's video. Again, I wanted to say that a lot of you guys, I know that you're going to ask me if, you know, shaving is the best option or waxing. I would say it honestly differs with me. If I am in a hurry and I cannot wax, because I cannot wax my underarms by myself, so if I don't have the time to wax, I will definitely go for shaving, because it's much easy and I don't see that my underarms darkens up a lot. If you have a good underarm routine, you're not going to see that your underarm darkening up or anything, even if you shave. So it's important that you have a good routine rather than, you know, focusing on shaving or waxing. Whatever suits you, you can go for that. For me, it's, you know, either one would do, but I definitely prefer waxing a little bit more, but it takes time. So sometimes I just go for shaving. So yeah, that was it for today's video. If you have any questions, anything else, you can talk about it and discuss it in the comments down below, and let me know what is one product that you cannot live without, you know, for your underarms, be it a deodorant, a cream, a serum that you like to use for your underarm routine. Let me know about it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.